go to Boise.
Let's go.
I mean, what about fast break?
That's what I was looking for.
I mean, fast break. What basketball player doesn't like a fast break?
It's just the last and final thing you need for a road trip is a drink. And it has to be in the tea section because all the other stuff is bad. Pure leaf makes you pee in 5 seconds. Arizona tea, nobody likes it unless grandmas do. Peace tea is the best.
Keep your eyes open in moose territory here. Look up on the right there and see if you see any, because this is where we usually see them. What are you stressing about?
What is it called?
Appendicitis?
I don't have it.
Any of your friends from a team last year, Select Navy,
Yeah.
just had his appendix removed? Now you're wondering whether you've got it?
I don't got it.
Here are balls, some very careful cast irons, and some very.
Heck yeah.
Then I'll grab
Look at
the
that. Thank you.
I give up. I'm not doing it.
Staring at the fish.
I am staring at the fish. Envy that I can't fish it without a permit from the Native Americans.
We're Wind River Reservation
Yeah.
outside of Thermopolis
Yes, sir.
on our way to Jackson Hole for the night.
Is that Mike?
On our way to Jackson Hole. Got stopped in Wind River Canyon.
Yeah.
They're doing construction, a whole bunch of heavy machinery up ahead, doing rock work before the tunnel. We've been at a standstill for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Sucks.
Delays could be up to 40 minutes.
My legs are getting pretty hot.
Yeah. was your question?
Patrick Ewing better than Hakeem Olajuwon?
No.
This is gonna be fire. One of my worst nightmares is if this thing fell on me. Oh, that's water.
Yeah, those mountains are
Moist.
moist all the time.
Look at this. I would love to live here. Screw the cities, man. I don't need to be living in cities. I'd rather live here and wake up and see this creek and these mountains, you know?
Oh, I'm with you, man. That's why we're living where we are.
Not as pretty as this.
I mean, it makes a lot more sense. Drive to the city when you want to.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. It took us a while to get through. Sorry about your wait.
Well, you're just in that position, so.
Don't be a hater.
Sucks to suck. I'm joking.
This is what a Wyoming traffic jam looks like.
First time I think I've ever seen traffic in Wyoming.
We have 100 vehicles lined up in Wyoming. How many of them are pulling horse trailers or campers?
I'm probably out of like 10, probably 5.
Yeah, 50%. Yeah. And the other 50% are on their way back home to get their horse trailer or their camper.
Just they're finding the spot.
Yeah, they've already dropped it off.
Yeah.
So this is the last tournament. Boise.
Yep.
And then you've chosen not to do Select in the summer.
Yeah.
What was your reasoning for not doing Select this summer?
High school camps.
Okay, so what's the importance of your high school team camps? Why is that important for you this summer?
I mean, depends on next year too. I might not do it next year because it's 15U, and I don't know if I'm getting looked at there.
You're doing it next year.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, your dad's not gonna let you not do it.
I have been working my ass off since 4th grade, 5th grade. I mean, I have a shot at being a starter for my high school team. I don't know why I wouldn't take that. I mean, I worked my whole entire life to get to this point. Why would I not take it now? So that means if I seal the deal for freshman year, next year I don't need to really worry about summer camps.
You mean the team camps?
Yeah.
This is probably the most important year for you with your high school program because you're coming in as a freshman. You have to establish yourself in the program. The coaches haven't seen you nearly as much as they've seen the upperclassmen. You want to compete for a spot on the varsity squad. You want to compete for a starting job on the varsity. Those are your goals.
It's like kind of like the Last Dance for like Michael Jordan, like the Last Dance, like whole series and stuff. How Michael Jordan walked in as like UNC years, like this guy's good as like a freshman. I want to do that with my high school, like when we go against Thermop and all of them, like those teams. I want to be like, yeah, this is the freshman. You know, like this is the kid that's.
So you want to have a huge freshman year.
Yeah.
That's your goal.
I have a lot of big goals for freshman year.
You not playing Select in the summer has nothing to do with Select.
No.
It's not because you don't want to play.
Basketball, but like
this is the one year where the high school summer season is worth more than the Select summer season.
But I also want to I don't want to look back and be like, dude, I wish I did this instead of summer Select. I wasn't getting looked at in 15. Like, I also want to fly fish. Like, that's my other passion. I want to go camping. I want to hang out with friends. I want to do all that because I don't want to miss all that out. But then it's also like, what if I go big? And what if I did do the summers and then I regret that? You know, it's a tough decision. So I mean,
15.
My goal is if I keep my grades up and stuff, I'd love to just go after that fly fish or something or hang out with friends. Like, I do that during the weekends or the weeks, you know? Get as much as I can out of it. And then once summer, it's basketball.
Well, I think the big thing you have to recognize is that there aren't a lot of kids in the 15 division that are getting offers.
That's what I'm saying.
But what they are getting is noticed. They're getting in the
Balls
scouting
life and all
reports.
that, yeah.
They're getting on, obviously exposure on social media. And they're making the list for coaches for the following year.
Yep.
So if you market yourself right, and let's be honest, players now with social media, they market themselves. You have to market yourself.
Meaning?
When I was your age, or let's say when I was, at the end of my freshman year, I wasn't thinking about college coaches. I wasn't trying to connect with college coaches. I wasn't, engaging with them in any way. When my junior year was over, I went to Metro Index basketball camp. I had the single greatest week of basketball of my life. Probably the best I've ever played.
Really?
Was that 1 week. And there were people that noticed me. And I went from a Division II prospect to a Division I prospect.
Yeah.
Now what's great is Select Spring, that open period for NCAA recruiting in the spring is, mid-April to mid-May. Got a couple weeks off. Then you go into your high school team camps for basically the month of June. Then the month of July is all about open period again and recruiting, so that's Select. And then you have, one more team camp at the end of July. And then your summer's over.
Basically.
So the reality is you could go the whole way through. You could start in November in your high school season, play until early March, have a couple weeks off, do Select Spring, mid-April to mid-May, have a couple weeks off, do high school team camps for June, have a weekend off, which is basically 4th of July weekend, then go and do Summer Select for the month of July, and then come back and immediately do the last team camp, and you wouldn't miss anything. We just ate dinner. You got the box to go for the other half of your cheesesteak from Cuddy's. We went and got ice cream. We get back to the truck. It's been 20 minutes. And you're tearing into your go box already?
I got hungry.
It's been 20 minutes since you couldn't eat another bite.
No.
Gonna give us a beat?
No, not this time. Sorry. Maybe next time. But I can't set this stuff up. It has to be unexpected.
We're going to the right. To the right.
Are you kidding, bro? Bison. That's weird.
Teton Pass.
Bears are funny and cute and innocent, but at the same time, they can kill you whenever they want.
Right.
stats this year from like year to year because I do that every year. The kid that got it was like averaging like 19, but had like 10 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game. It's all about the other stuff. Are you a team player? Do you talk on the bench? Do you talk on the floor? Do you play good defense? It's not only about scoring. So if I can prove that not only can I score, but if I can prove that my defense is really good and then I rebound even better, am I energetic? Do I play really good defense? Do I rebound in every shot? Do I hustle?
Are you coachable?
Am I coachable?
Can you communicate with your teammates on the floor? Can you be a leader even if you're a freshman? And I think if your goals for the summer season are to prove that you deserve a spot on varsity and then earn a starting spot for the season starting, in November, that's pretty lofty goals. A month ago, your goals were, I want to make gold team for Select, and then I want to earn a starting position. And you've done both of those. So now you'll switch focus. I want to make the varsity team, and then I want to be a starter. That's what you're going to be chasing next. And then once that season's over, you'll have your next set of goals. So you just got to constantly chase the carrot, and be willing to hold yourself accountable.
Really been going back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like the neighborhood warriors. I don't miss, I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go switch, that's an A1. I stay with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks, tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good, tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot, and she pack the bags. She shot till we drop. I just wake up, I don't say nothing. I'm on go, I don't stay long. I've been up now, that's a case one. I've been down too, like this bass drum. I got summer toys for the summer boy. I keep drummer boys in the summer boy. I keep making noise, I've been paranoid. This is God body, you can never void. I don't miss, I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go switch, that's an A1. I stay with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks, tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good, tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot, and she pack the bags. She shot till we drop. These beats are up and beat 'em, these bags you can't believe 'em. I never saw the country, but the money comes from Sweden.
Good job, keep fighting. We still need to guard. We gotta sit down and guard. They can't just straight line drive past us. All right, we're gonna go with some twos, so be listening to me. We're gonna go to this group. You guys gotta freaking rebound. They're really, really small. You guys gotta rebound, okay? Keep getting up in pressure. What number is that you were just on? 2. When 2 has the ball, we can get up in it and create some havoc. But other little guard, number 3, force him left. Make him go left. We can handle it pretty well, but he doesn't like going left, okay? When 15 comes back in, you gotta freaking guard him with this lineup. Cannot. Okay? Let's go. Let's run right.
Tell my mom I'm living good, tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot, and she pack the bags. She shot till we drop.
Push. Here comes, roll. Yes. Yes, Nate. Nate, go. Yes.
did you say you are looking forward to this summer?
I'd say my top 3 would probably be basketball, fly fishing, and golfing.
Yeah, really? Family vacation does not make a top 3.
Well, it's just, I mean, it's like,
because I can take someone else.
When it comes to the moment, it's my top 3.
I can take somebody else.
But when it's not to my top 3, or you say, I'm trying.
We'll take that neighbor kid down the street. What's his name? Billy? We'll just take him.
We don't have a neighbor kid named Billy yet. But, I don't know. I mean, golfing is something you can do the rest of your life. I mean, I'm not crazy good at it, but I'm not bad at it. I mean, like, I'm not a great hitter. More of wedges and putting.
The fact that you call it a hitter tells me that you're
I'm saying, like, I'm not that good at hitting with a driver, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but wedges and putting are my thing.
Okay.
Nice.
What you got going there, Nathan?
The record label is taking off, but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire. Indeed you do. Indeed Instagram.
Look inside, there it is. Get to work! Catch it, ready to shoot. Get it! No! You let that go earlier. One side, you don't want it. Come on! You doubted that earlier. Yes!
It's like it you with the KO. I tell you if you get how I feel, but you're caught up in chasing that dream. It's like it you with the KO. This will put me in the coffin. You're right on the coffin. With some new ones calling you exhausted.
One more!
Back it up and keep the thing marching. Thought it'd be a hard thing. I was with no oxygen. Thought you'd be more confident. Girl, I almost let go, but they were in my thoughts again. Keep turn how you confident. Boom on with the love again. This time I won't fall for it. No. You will leave it back in the long ago. I was pretending that it's not true. It's like he hit you with the KO. Still, I can't leave, give me a kiss and something full of dopamine so I can calm my head. Photos stuck on my brain, putting off the pain. I call, but I feel so ashamed.
end the season on a banger. We got the last W of our Select Spring season. We ended 9-5, played in Seattle, California, and Boise. 2 of the tournaments we made the championship. We lost in the Final Four for the Boise tournament. We were in the 15U bracket, which made it a little bit tougher, but it was probably my favorite season I've ever played for Select. And I was kind of doubting playing summer this season because I had high school camps. I was thinking just to stay, hang out with friends. This is the last summer I'll ever do it. And I just wanted to take a break. But then once I really started thinking about it, I noticed I probably shouldn't be taking breaks. And whenever I take a break, I feel like it's just a waste of time for not playing basketball. I feel like I'll lose opportunities if I don't work. I think I'm probably gonna do summer. And it's just, this program's amazing. And I mean, these teams like Select are really underrated, like these programs. Everybody looks at, they want to play at UIBL and all that stuff. They want to get ranked. That's going to be, UIBL will take them farther. It's harder, and Select basketball is just as good as UIBL teams. I mean, we play against ranked teams, and we've won a lot of them. I mean, they lost to the number 1 team in the country by a game winner, which proves something. I mean, programs like Select are better than they think, and it doesn't have to just be a Nike or a UAA team or Adidas team. And we're producing more D1 athletes, D2, D3, and the more we do that, the more we're probably going to get noticed. But our program's just getting bigger and bigger, and it's great. I mean, like I said in the past video, how I think Select's becoming family, and it really is, and I want to stay with this program as long as I can. But I think I'm just going to play this summer and see where it takes me. I want to be a part of the future success of Select. I want to be the future success. I just want to shout out to my coach, Sean. You're the man. This is the best season I've had for Select, for sure. You taught me so many things. You taught me how to be way more aggressive. And if you're not aggressive in these tournaments, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to be playing well. Because here I was guarding 6'6" kids in the post that were above 200 pounds. And you taught me how to play with aggression and how to defend the post. It's the most blocks I've ever had. You told me how to play under pressure when it's tight games. You taught me how to break presses. You taught me how to stay focused in the moment, most of all. I just really appreciate the things you did for me this season. It gave me way better opportunities and boosted my confidence. One more thing, Coach. I can't wait to see you this summer. I'm coming back for more.